Tonight, we cracking open a hip-hop time capsule because one statement just shook the culture. Sleepy Brown says Biggie might have been throwing shade at Outkast in the Big Poppa video. Now, that raises a real question. Was this just smooth 90s bravado or a quiet East Coast versus South moment that we all miss? Back then, visuals spoke louder than interviews, and disses didn't always need bars. They lived in body language, camera angles, and intent. So tonight, we're not gossiping, we're decoding history. Was it a diss, or are we rewriting the past? Welcome to the OG Wisdom Podcast with your host, Brother Tad, and my co-host, C. Gutter, and my sister, K. Fighter on the 1 and 2s. Peace, family. How y'all feeling?
We in a black tonight, we in a black.
No doubt, no doubt. Oh, man. I don't know if y'all caught this, but recently.
I just got through watching it.
Yeah, Sleepy Brown did an interview. Were you familiar with it, sis?
Nah, you got to play it for me.
You know I'm going to do that. You know I'm going to definitely do that.
Uh-oh.
But shout out to everybody tapping in the live right now. Want you to like, subscribe, share. As we dig back a little bit and watch people play this revisionist history. The Notorious B.I.G has been gone for just about 30 years, almost 30 years. But he's been so relevant to the culture that people always try to tie themselves into his legacy because I don't see what Sleepy Brown is talking about. But sis, since you haven't seen it, and maybe some of the people in the audience haven't seen it, but this is a clip posted by the Art of Dialogue. Shout out to him. And this is from Killer Mike's podcast called Conversate. I'm going to play it real quick, and then we going to have a conversation about it.
Weekend, nigga, I wasn't no joke, nigga. Red beans, nigga. Fat boy, red beans, top back. Nigga, I was cute, nigga.
Conversate. You had a hammer real. Conversate. Yeah.
Is that what you want to hear? God damn it, I did it all.
Oh, it's something in your cup.
Hold on. No, ain't no more. I'm just
Hold on.
It was in the room.
Oh, you didn't do it all, though.
Spit it out. Nah?
You didn't do it all, though.
What you mean?
Like no Diddy party.
Hell no. I ain't on no gay shit. No, go and get this straight.
I didn't say Diddy.
No. That shit, no. His parties are known to go both ways. Go on and get it out. Hey, man, I'm talking, bro. His parties are known to go both ways. That's just what it is. Sleep on go both ways. Sleep on go one way. One way straight. You feel what I'm talking about? Women.
You know Diddy gonna beat your ass when you get party.
Man, fuck, I'll beat that nigga ass. That's what we talking about, nigga. ATL, boy. I ain't saying no more fucking about that. This nigga being real, boy. Let me tell you something, boy. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to fight that nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Why?
Because he look, man. Like, okay. Diddy cool as fuck, man. No.
Puff that.
Diddy cool. He cool.
He is a cool
but
dude.
he was a little fucking arrogant. I ain't like that. I'm be true. And him and Rico always had this kind of like competition, but friendly competition. But Puff is cool, man. I'm gonna say it again. The brother cool. I hope he get out.
Man. Free Puff.
Yeah, all that, bro. But honestly, yeah, back then, I you know what I'm saying, we were in competition with each other because I felt like he was biting the shit out of us, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you this. Outkast, Southern Player, this video, my nigga. The way, go look at that video, look at the way my boys wore their hats. Look at the way my boys, the way Dre wore that Kango, and the way Big Boy wore a hat to the side. Then go look at Puff, a Biggie video, right now, when that nigga go to the bar and mush niggas in the face to get to the girl. He talking about cash, boy. We wasn't gonna hear that shit. So get what we did. Get what we did. No. We wasn't gonna take that shit.
Go for Puff. No. I mean, what do you mean by he took that from Cash?
Remember. No, not that he took that part from Cash, but what Biggie did, bro. Cause look, we were doing that's when Outkast was popping. Biggie wasn't wearing Kangos and all that shit,
sure,
bro.
Absolutely.
He was a hard nigga. He was party and
he was
bullshit. He was Timberland.
Yeah.
He was a gutter nigga.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, he Kangoed out. He smooth as fuck.
He came down here and got some.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Puppet took it from us.
I thought you were saying that was a diss towards
There was a diss. That was he mushed him out the way.
Yo,
he mushed Outkast out. Go look at the video. He mushed him out the way.
What makes you think?
And then there's another part where he had a dude in the video that had a gap tooth, had the hair all permed up. He was trying to talk about rape. So guess what we did? Wait. So guess what we did? Wait, guess what we did?
What?
When Jermaine was having that video shoot for Brett, I'm gonna give it to you.
I'm gonna give it to you.
We walked right down there, all of the Dungeon family, and went right up on that bus, right on Puppy bus. And Biggie was sitting in the back smoking, and him and Buster was sitting next to each other. And we all walked up on there, and Biggie was like, Reek, what's up, man? What going on? Reek was like, nah, man, where your boy at? Your boy want to talk that?
Ho, this is exclusive.
Yeah,
I never knew this. I never knew that.
Big Fat
You
Joe.
saying when he put
This shit ain't exclusive. All this shit is cap. Gutter, what's your thoughts? You think he
Giving
bullshitting?
Fat Joe vibes over here.
Yo, Sleepy trying to be relevant. But we're gonna let him finish his bullshit.
to do with the perm and the gap, that was
no, you got it wrong.
That's what y'all felt.
No.
That's what I'm saying. So
When they're at the bar, it's these two little dudes, one with a Kango and one with a baseball cap, right?
Yeah.
He walks up and says, mush them out the way. That's supposed to have been Cass he was talking about, bro. They're supposed to be Dre and Big. And then the other character, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Puffy, when he shot Players Ball, it was a picture of Keisha Kanita.
Related.
Keisha Kanita had a picture, a cartoon drawing of Rico from Six Flags. Puffy saw that shit and made that. He was trying to diss us on the side, but once we went to that video shoot and stepped to them boy, but we just didn't like it because our whole thing was we felt like we were family almost. Cause when we had our album, we had our gold was gold to play our gold party for the first album. We let they had Biggie. Yes, Biggie opened up. That's when him and Puffy got into it on stage. Biggie was like, "You just gonna keep rapping all my shit?" He said, "I'm trying to help your fat ass out." He said, "Oh, go ahead, go Puffy, go Puffy." He said, "I'm trying to help your fat ass out." That's exactly what we said. So we felt like they were coming at us when we had showed them nothing but love.
This sounds like what's crazy is this sounds like freshman year of college.
Yeah.
It sounds like all of y'all are freshmen in college, sophomore. And it sounds more like two fraternities.
We went to the Face University.
Yeah, that's amazing, man.
I had the motherfucking nigga. I was doing all threesomes there.
Okay. It sounds like bullshit to me. But
Knock it off. Knock it off.
I'm not finished with him yet. Because let's just go to the video. Let's just go to the video and see what he's talking about. We're gonna play a small clip. About a minute or so.
They be macking, but they be acting. Who they attracting with that line? What's your name? What's your sign?
Outkast?
As soon as he buy that wine, I just creep up from behind and act.
Who is Outkast? Gotta you see that, right?
I don't see him.
I guess it's supposed to be Mooch, because that was Moochie Moose.
Exactly. Shout out to Mooch. Shout out to Burger. See Rube in the back. So which dude was supposed to be representing Outkast?
That's all niggas from down our way that's from the crew, basically.
Right. But who
That's
look
that's
like Mooch not even
basically-
dressed like them?
No, but that's basically mafia members that's not, you know what I'm saying? Rappers.
That's right. That's not rappers.
That just, you know what I
All
mean?
of that is junior mafia right there. So I'm trying to, but let's let this video finish and
Knock out. Because it better not be my brother he talking about, but go ahead.
See what your interests are, who you be with, things to make you smile, what numbers to dial. You gonna be here for a while, I'm gonna call my crew, you gonna call your crew. We can rendezvous at the bar around 2. Plans to leave, throw the keys to little C's, pull the truck up front and roll up the next blunt so we can steam on the way to the telly. Go fill my belly, a T-bone steak, cheese, eggs, and Welch's grape. Conversate for a few, cause in a few we gon' do what we came to do. Ain't that right, boo? Forget the telly, we just go to the crib and watch a movie in the jacuzzi, smoke L's while you do me. I love it when you call me Big Poppa. Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. I love it when you call me Big Poppa. To the honeys getting money, playing niggas like dummies. I love it when you call me Big Poppa.
and this is the guy he's saying is supposed to be Rico Wade.
Oh, Lord. Everybody know that's the old dude in the club.
Thank you, sis.
Yeah,
Thank you, sis.
I see. That's what I'm saying. People don't, but I don't think people like, he looking at it from, I don't know where he looking at it from.
That's what I'm saying.
Niggas had mad love for Outkast, my nigga.
That's
Exactly.
I see. This is the thing. I don't know about Puff. That's why I say, as far as Big, definitely not dissing Outkast. You know what I'm saying? Big for sure. Big. I don't know, like Puff, Lil. Because I don't know who direct. I was in jail, so I don't know who directed the video or nothing like that. But I could tell you who in the video, and I could tell you the whole scenery of how the scenery set up. Just like she said, that's the old school nigga in the video.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like to us up here, that's an old school.
Right. Nobody looked at that and said that's Rico.
Yeah.
Nobody said,
So,
yo, that's Rico Wade. Like,
so, like I said, I don't know Puff and Rico Wade, Lil Joint. It might have been some shots, but as far as Big, definitely not. You know what I'm saying?
right. And that's what I'm saying, because I don't see the part where Sleepy's talking about. That's why I had to go to the, because he's like, yeah, when he mushed the dude, that's supposed to be Outkast.
Nah, Mooch look like Dre though.
Knock it on.
He look like Dre though. That ass.
But look, you got to know Mooch, because that wasn't a close-up shot of him.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But
that was just Big walking up trying to steal Shorty from
yeah,
another
show,
dude.
he's showing like, I'm coming to thug y'all niggas out for the Shorty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no direction to anybody. You know what I mean? This is how all of us took it. You know what I mean?
Right.
At least the most of us. I don't know. You know, people get their own versions of a lot of shit, and they be saying, you know, people see a lot of shit in their mind.
Yeah, because he made that whole scene up. He just threw Mooch. Yo, shout out to Mooch. Yeah. But he just straight up like, yeah, when he mushed.
That's Outkast, boy.
Yeah, right.
Like Outkast, boy.
Like the dude with the gap too. That's Rico Wade. That's supposed to be Rico. It's like, yo, we all seen it as the old dude in the club.
Yeah, that's the old school nigga in the club that, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, because you got to think about it. That would be like me in the club with 20-year-olds now.
Right.
Up in the mirror like this. Yeah. I'm about to bag something. That's how they
would go to the shorty.
Maybe not my age.
That's the old dude in the club.
Maybe not my age, you know what I'm saying? But
right,
older than they, like, it's just like right now, you got some 40-year-old niggas in the club right now in the spot, like they 22.
Yeah, I was about to say that by 40, you better be finished. You better go to a lounge. Go listen to some old school R&B or something, or go to an old school hip hop party,
or go to a concert.
Yeah.
Once you get like clubs is not it.
Because see now Rico playing himself, right? Because all this time Outkast never said nothing. They never felt they was dissed. They never said, "Yo, we know Biggie was throwing shots at us." And I'm trying to figure out what is this thing with everybody trying to jump on the Biggie train. Because Sleepy Brown, other than I like the way you move, like what do we really know Sleepy Brown for? So of course he has to give himself more credibility and value by attaching himself to Biggie legacy. Oh, that was Kaz. They was trying to diss us. Because of course you down with the Dungeon family. So it's an us when you talk about that aspect. But that's
and then even the fashion, like he all the way wrong.
This is what I take it, bro. And this is how you gotta look at it. He took that because he ain't like Puff, and he just created that in his mind. If you see, when you look at it, he said, "Yo, I wanted to fight dude." So he took his animus for Puff through the shit that, because he said he ain't like Puff because he was arrogant, and him and Rico had a little friendly, but he didn't really, you know what I'm saying? He didn't really like him, but that was the same thing kind of with me, man, bro. With Puff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, with you and Puff?
Yeah, because it looked like we used to get into it all the time. Not like beef, but we used to get into it. I'm snapping on him. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Because we from two different worlds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna clash. Like you on the big ball of shit, nigga. I'm just coming home from jail. I don't care nothing about that, my nigga.
Take everything you got.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we would clash. That would be our little clashes because we come from two different, you know what I'm saying? So I see where he got the misconception of the video because he had a personal thing with Puff. So anything that Puff did, he felt, because you got to think about it. The first source Big was in, he had on the Kango. So besides the unsigned hype, the first joint where he got his interview, he had a Kango. He was in the corner with Man.
Right.
By the liquor store.
Right there on St. James. Shout out, yo, today man birthday too. Happy King Day, man. Word, today's son birthday.
Oh, well, I gotta holler at Cuzzo.
Yeah. Today is birthday. So shout out to him.
Yeah, he on the corner shooting dice with Man. He got a Kango. So you can't say like they like, and then Big Jack style and like Atlanta gave us some flavor. It's like that's the shit that was killing me. More than anything else. The shit that was killing me was like niggas took your style. It's like, are you serious? We from Brooklyn. Like I don't like you got shit that that's where he got shit fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Bro, we're from Brooklyn. Like, take your style?
Never.
You got to be like, what's wrong with you? Then you gotta Big people is Jamaican. That's who the people that wear Kangos in New York for real. Like by the late 80s and all that, that was the only people that was wearing Kangos. Mid 80s, you still had you
said net shirt.
You still had American dudes that still wearing Kangos in the mid 80s, but by the late 80s, early 90s, it was only Caribbean dudes that was really wearing. You know what I'm saying?
Old heads.
Yeah, old heads. Like my uncles in them.
Yeah, my stepfather used to rock those Kangos too.
My uncles in them had flavors in them.
Kangos and fedoras.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like the shit he talking about is like they flavor, and then like dude said, because I'm like the video I was watching was a reaction joint, and dude said he directed the Players Ball video.
Who directed it?
Puff. At least that's what I don't know. I'm not.
Right.
I was in jail. Like I don't. That's what a dude on there saying
on a reaction video.
Yeah, on the reaction joint. He was like, nah, but Puff did, and he. So it's like he losing me because they losing me with we had to come to Atlanta to get flavor, my nigga. That's where I'm lost at.
It ain't happened then, and it ain't happening now.
I don't know. I like. Yeah, it's like it's a lot of shit getting rewritten, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying. But hold up. But check it out. Remember he said to the Brat video, they pulled up on him. You ever heard some shit like that? The Dungeon family pulled up on him. But I'm saying, like, dudes even talk about that. Like, yeah, you know, Dungeon family pulled up on us. Like, that shit sound crazy.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Like, shit like that, like, it was never discussed. I wouldn't know about no shit like that.
Because I doubt that shit even happened.
No, this is what I'm saying is, like, that's what I said. I don't know about Puff. I said Big. I can't.
No, that's what I'm saying. But I'm talking about with Sleepy Brown.
Big had relationships with dudes in the Dungeon family, so I don't know what he's talking about. Remember, I came home after that. Yeah, after all that, I can't.
I'm calling cap on all that. Everything you said, I'm calling cap.
I can't give you a first hand of what happened because I wasn't there.
Yeah,
so I'm not gonna sit here and lie. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there. Right. What I will say is Big had relationships with all of them dudes that I know. And when I mean good relationships, like, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't that's where he's throwing me off. You know what I'm saying?
He throwing dudes off just by saying that Mooch is supposed to be Outkast. Like how do you surmise that in the video that the old dude is supposed to be Rico Wade? Like, how do you grab that? But we see with a lot of these hip hop dudes, and that's what I'm saying about this podcast space. A lot of dudes are now coming in here rewriting history because everybody want to act like they tougher than they really are. Because to say you pulled up, say dudes trying to dish you.
You in Atlanta, my nigga. You could do that. I wouldn't dispute that. They in Atlanta. If they was in Brooklyn and you felt that way, would you have done the same thing?
Nah, we know dudes are soft too. We know soft dudes.
Niggas is not soft, my nigga.
No, every dude ain't live, neither. I'm not giving it to every dude.
This is one thing I will say. Niggas is not soft.
Who's
you
not?
I don't know. Niggas is not soft. This is what I'm saying. You may
What-
have
what-
a
what
clique,
niggas
and
you
you may
talking
have one nigga, two niggas that's pussy. You know what I'm saying?
Or you may have two that's live.
That's what I'm saying. So niggas is not soft.
I'm saying sleepy soft for lying, acting like you pulled up. Because when we got the evidence right here in front of us.
I don't judge that. That's like I said, bro. You got to think of how niggas is feeling. See, now
Almost 30 years. Why he in his feelings?
Yeah, you're taking that personal. I don't take that shit personal.
No, I'm not saying it's personal to me.
This is how a nigga. But you getting emotional about it. That's what I'm saying. It's like
no, not emotional. I'm calling cap.
Well,
when a nigga lying and we
getting too passionate about niggas that's saying some shit.
No, I'm trying to get a word in because you keep talking, Gutter. I'm trying to get a word in. I'm trying to get a word in. You've been rocking the whole time.
All right. Shut up.
I'm saying son is capping because we just watched the video. There's no semblance. Then you say another dude supposed to be Rico. Again, no semblance. So now we got you in two lies, and then you want us to believe that you really ran down on the New York dude. From your own statement, Big had relationships with them dudes. I can't see them running down.
He said Rico. I listened to the whole story. When he went in the bar, Rico said, "Yo, what's up with your boy?" That's all they said.
No, he said when they went to the video shoot, he ran
they went
down
to the bus. They went on the bus, and Rico said, "Yo, what's up with your boy?" He's down south. He's hyping it up, but that's what I'm saying,
Gutter. There we go. That's where we agree. He's hyping it up.
Yeah, at the same. Who don't do this shit on the internet besides a very few, brother? That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't. It's right. Because I'm like, look how we breaking it down. It's like, all right, you may feel about how you feel about Puff, but when you trying to turn the other and put other people in, I don't give a fuck about, how you feel about Puff, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's the shit about Big. Now you lying. Now you talking about niggas wanna, but it's wreck, bro. Because I know
I'm not saying it's not
sensationalized. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
that's
what I mean. Point. It's like.
No, we're on the same page. That's my point. Mm-hmm. He's hyping it up. He's sensationalizing it to be relevant. Because how could he sell a story if he don't exaggerate? But like we said, a lot of dudes is capping. So if we see cap, we gonna call cap. We're not gonna just let it rock like nah. I believe
I wouldn't
that.
say I wouldn't, and I see this thing. I wouldn't say niggas is soft or pussy or shit like that. That's where I stop at. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I don't know him. I don't know if he, what I'm saying? He could be a tough nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I know talking about him and everybody else at that flavor, talking about we came to Atlanta to get any flavor from anybody. You're wilding, man.
Never.
That's what I'm saying. See,
I push back
on the absolutely absurd shit. I push back on the absolutely absurd because you got to think about it. He said how he felt. So now I can see why you see that. You already said you didn't like dude. He cool, but you didn't like him. So I can see how you felt like that. You know what I'm saying? I can see how you feel. You and your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Because I done had bad feelings about a niggas for no reason. You know what I'm saying? I could look. You know what I'm saying? And
Pop gonna come home and wash. Like I just can't.
We don't have no problems. But my first impression on Jim was I didn't like him.
Right.
He was arrogant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was. You know what I'm saying? But that was my first impression. Not that, you know what I'm saying, that took away from him being part of, you know what I'm saying, being part of people's. You know what I'm saying? Because you part of the unit. You down with Cam down with Aunt, which is in the family, boo boo boo.
Right.
But that's a personal take that I had. You got to remember, he said, yeah, he cool, but I just ain't like him, man. I can see why you have these feelings, and you'll take your feelings, just like everybody else that get on the internet and watch something, and because they already got a feeling for something, they're gonna believe or disbelieve something. That's most people that get on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So he was already in his feelings about his arrogance or whatever. So whatever he saw was in his mind because he felt Puff was dissing him. All the other shit, when you talking about niggas had to come to Atlanta and get fly and all of that, and niggas was dissing, Big was dissing Outkast, now that's outlandish. I could see if you see Puff trying to make the video look like that's how you see it. You're not from where we from, so you got a different
whole lie. Like I said, I've been in this street for over 30 years. There are only 3 areas that have always been looked at for fashion. Only 3. I don't care what company it is. There are 3 areas they look at for fashion inspiration. That's London, that's Milan, and that's New York. No other place. Period. So he lying. That nobody looks to Atlanta for fashion. Nobody.
Yeah, I didn't see nothing that said Atlanta in that video.
It wasn't no New York niggas going looking. I don't give a fuck about nowhere else. I just know wasn't no nigga from the style from where we from. I don't even care about other parts of Brooklyn. From where we from, you wilding, my nigga. You're wilding because we been getting fly.
And
you know
back
what I'm
then,
like,
they were still wearing the shorts with the high socks.
You know what I'm saying?
He was still wearing the shorts with the high socks. I was like, what's that about?
Hot white socks at that.
Oh, man.
But, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that is just certain things that's just absurd. Like, the dude's like, he came down here and got some of this flavor. What? Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Of course, niggas was wearing Timbs. Niggas wear Timbs with fly shit. That's a New York staple. People don't realize we used to, bro. I first came home big, like, yo, go get some fly shit. So, man, take me, go get some Versace, some Iceberg. I had like a few pieces. So I got jeans, nigga. I'm wearing this shit with Timbs every day. I'm not going to buy no Versace shoes, and I had that for dressing up.
Right.
But like, we wearing jeans. I'm wearing helmet lane thermals. Them shits cost it. You know what I'm saying? We wearing the shit that price, but we wearing it like we wear it.
Right. With the New York swag to it.
We putting the all. We not trying to dress up with it. We trying to thug it out. That was our version of getting fly. We gonna get the dressy shit and thug it out. We gonna wear it with Wallows and jeans. You know what I'm saying? We gonna wear it with Timbs and jeans. That was our style. Like we tried to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they're wilding, my nigga. Like you tripping. Because I think dudes get something mistaken is you'll see a dude with the fatigues and all that. That's because a nigga ain't got the bread yet to get what he want to get.
Yeah, or just might be in grind mode.
No, that's what I'm saying. You in grind mode. So I'm not trying to spend no bread on no clothes right now, but I can have a fresh fatigue suit every day for $50, nigga.
Yeah. Every day.
Every day for different
good days. Those good old days. The black joints, the green, the tan, the navy blue.
So my shit is got Chris Timbs, Chris Champ, dog. You know what I'm saying? So
got the fatigue hat.
Yeah, they mistaken grind clothes for our fashion. They got shit fucked up.
Yeah. I like what New York said. Dude said he started the Kango like LL and Kumo D wasn't doing that early.
No, I think he talking about like bringing it back. But like I said, in Big first joint, this is before his album dropped, my nigga. His first interview in the Source, he got on the Kango. So how you saying that he took your style, my nigga? It's like that's
right,
what's
years before Outkast. Yeah, cause what year Outkast came out?
They came out right. They came right after Big shit.
Okay.
Came right after Big shit.
Cause I ain't know nobody who's saying I want to dress like Outkast neither. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, look at them. This shit is dope. They was wearing regular.
Nah,
They know hood shit.
they like, you got to think about it. For young niggas, they was fly. They was fly because they look like us.
Yeah, they look basic because
they just had the Atlanta jersey. You got to think about it. We talking about jerseys. Them shits is a buck and some change. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? So you know when a dude busts out with a jersey, something like that, you know he doing his 1-2. So that was part of being, you know. So that was like I said, certain shit that match with us, we gravitated to. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling you with Cuz from Oakland. We had the Oakland A's and all that. The same thing.
Yeah. Too sure.
It was just they did certain shit with us. Boom. All right, we fuck with it. And they can rhyme. We really fuck with it.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed with their gear selection because it wasn't nothing that none of us ain't have or couldn't get. I think that's what makes dudes exclusive. Like when you get fly, because if dudes is dressing like dudes in the hood, are you really fly? Like, yeah, you fly for the hood, but as artist, somebody's on TV, you gonna get fly.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
See, that was, but see, you got to remember that was the appeal to niggas like Big, Nas, and niggas like that. They got hood fly. They wasn't trying to get industry fly.
That's what I'm saying. So nobody was
that was the appeal. That was the appeal to Outkast. Is they got hood fly. They got young nigga hood fly. You know what I'm saying? They wore the jerseys. They wore the fitted hats. They wore the, you know what I'm saying? They wore regular jeans and sneakers just like everybody else. They wasn't trying to wear the leather suits and all that shit. It was just regular hood nigga fly.
They wasn't like, doing the shiny shoots.
Yeah, like they dressed like regular young hood dudes. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't right. It wasn't super flashy. Because then you got to remember, it didn't get to that super flashy point into the 2000s where you had dudes had starter kits. You had to have the chain, the white, like dudes ain't have to have that.
Now I'm just thinking about the Locks and the shiny suits. Shout out to the Locks. That Jiggy song. Puff had them in them shiny suits.
That wasn't
Say it again.
This video.
That was what video?
That was
in that If You Think I'm Jiggy video. If you really dig me and you think I'm jiggy, come on, shorty, see that because that by far wasn't their best joint. You know what I'm saying? So we give them a pass with that because we know that was Puff. We know all that was Puff back then. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that aesthetic. But then it goes back to what you're saying. Nobody looked at Atlanta like, yeah, we gonna dress like dumb. You know what I'm saying? Nobody went down there like, yo, what y'all wearing? We trying to, nah. Because even when you go to LA, right? And what I feel is wild about LA, they really don't care about fashion too much.
Yes, they do.
Who get fly in LA?
Like you gotta get with them young niggas. Hey, bro, the khakis and all that shit, niggas been like, young niggas ain't been wearing that shit like that for years. That's what people automatically assume that they're gonna see in LA. You gotta remember, they got Rodeo Drive. The same way like we got Fifth Avenue, they got Rodeo Drive, and that shit right by the hood. So niggas is hitting flips and going to Rodeo Drive.
Give me 5 of them artists from the West Coast that get fly. Like
artists, you're not talking about artists. I'm talking about the dudes out there.
Well, yeah, that's everywhere. Yeah. That's everywhere.
I was talking about that you got to think about the aesthetic was the gang look, and even when dudes wasn't gang banging, the aesthetic was the gang look. In order to get that was interest into the industry, they did the same shit in LA like they did in they did it all over. Just like in Atlanta right now, everybody got to be a trap dude. You got to come straight from the trap. It's no, you know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean?
Yeah. I like what Sleepy did because it definitely brings the conversation up. It's just weird how dudes rewrite history and revisionist history, because even Killer Mike was like, yo, I ain't never heard this. How? You know, everybody sitting at the table with him was asking him how was he trying to diss?
One dude, I think he said work for Bad Boy. He was like, he ain't know. That's what I'm saying. If you telling a dude from Bad Boy and he ain't know, that's just a figment of your imagination. That's just because you didn't like Puff.
Right. And he should have just left it on Puff. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Puff locked up. Talk about that. Like, but don't, and I see that a lot where people try to attach their story to Biggs. You know what I mean? And it's disingenuous. If you want to show him love, but don't act like you had an issue when that wasn't the case. You know, because even Killer Mike is down with the Dungeon family, and he looking surprised, like, I ain't never heard this. Like, where all this coming from? You know, and this is what I'm saying about the gift and the curse about the podcast space with rappers, because everybody got to sell a story. I was looking at Fat Joe this morning. Yo, shout out to Joe and Jada. What I enjoy about Fat Joe is his fantastic stories. He will tell a story in the New York Minute. Ain't shit happened and he wasn't involved.
This is what Joe do. Joe is the professional one-upper.
Yeah.
You tell a story, he's gonna one-up it. What? Oh, you the man. Oh, y'all saw an alligator? Nigga, I ran across 10 of their heads and had to get across the street. Like, he gonna one-up you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. So how do we get authentic stories?
I got attacked by 3 deers. Like, I was just hiking up the plane. Like, 3 deers attacked me. I had to knock him out. Like, he just gonna one up you, my nigga. He just gonna do it extra. You know what I'm saying?
But what I like about Fat Joe, and I watch it and I can't turn away because he's entertaining. He's entertaining with his stories.
He like the Real Housewives of Atlanta or something.
Yo, he's real entertaining. But that's what you want to do. You want to sell the story. But what I'm saying about other dudes now, like, because this is Killer Mike's, this is where Sleepy was talking. This is Killer Mike's new podcast called Conversate. You know, that's something. They didn't put the full episode out. So this was just a clip that they, to get the people talking. It's out there now. You know what I'm saying? And rightfully so. But my question is, like, how do we start getting authentic stories from these dudes if everybody gonna start capping now? How do we really preserve the culture if nobody's gonna tell the truth about what really happened, whether it was boring or exciting? Just tell the truth. Learn how to tell a story without exaggerating. Everything don't have to be conflict. Like, yeah, trying to make it seem like it was a New York, Atlanta thing. Yeah, they bit our style. They came down here, copied off our clothes. And, like, come on, man. That's disingenuous.
That's the only thing that was wild to me. Like, you could feel whatever you feel about anything else. But niggas coming back, y'all shit. Like, and I heard they like, yeah, they came and got this flavor. And I'm like, what? It's like, are you serious? It's like damn near everybody in the country within hip hop. I'm talking about, within the hip hop sphere, wanted to look, dress, or rap like New Yorkers.
Yeah.
Like be fucking for real now. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, everybody built their own culture, but you know what I'm saying? And they built their own genre within the broader culture from their region. But come on, my nigga. Let's be serious.
Yeah.
Flavor. If you talking about cooking and the women and all of that, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. But the style of clothes.
Yeah, come on, my nigga. Let's be, you know what I'm saying? And this is the thing. I give it to Atlanta because Atlanta been one of them cities that, I used to live in Mississippi, so I've been to Atlanta when I was younger. They was wearing the polo and the Izod, in the Lacoste and all that shit. Like, the people that could get it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
right.
Because they part of a black Mecca. So, they're gonna have some, but come on, my nigga. Like, we came down here to get up on y'all, on fashion from y'all. Like, we came from the fashion capital to your city to get a flavor from you. My nigga, you wow.
Sis,
that's I'm bugging. He was like, and they like that's how I say that's when dudes ain't been really left from where they left. Because you think niggas in New York was only wearing Timbs? Like
you know that's our signature footwear.
Yeah,
Timberland.
like all right, yeah, of course that's our signature.
Right, but especially the out of towners.
Yeah. That's they think that's the only thing we wear.
Or sis, let me ask you, because you did deals with Birdman, right? In the fashion industry and things like that. You've been in the fashion industry for over 30 years. Have you ever seen anybody imitate Atlanta? And that's a rhetorical question, but a more direct question from your experience, what has been the cities? Because we know New York is in there, but what other cities have been emulated for their fashion?
First, let me say, I work with the company that deals with Birdman. So we work very closely together with the marketing department. So I got to see and talk to him. However, any other city outside of the three that I named in the United States, Detroit is one. But don't sleep on Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit. Them in Chicago, Coogie's and the Gators.
That's right.
Them in Chi-Town, Coogie's
Furs
and the Gators.
And all that.
Yeah, Coogie's, Gators, Furs, Cartiers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, DC. DC had their own flavor. Like every place got their own flavor, but it's like when you saying copy something from you, like from New York,
never happened.
It's like now you wilding. I could see if like a dude. No, I still can't see it because his mother gonna have it. Unless like his whole family was just bums. You know what I'm saying? Have no flavor whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Somebody in your flavor gonna have family. You know what I'm saying? I got a few family members that don't have no flavor, like they, you know what I'm saying? But like you're gonna get that influence. So like I can't say nobody, you know what I mean? See, I was like, say if you young and you move from New York to say DC and you young, you're gonna have that mixed joint because you got family from New York, so they're gonna put you up on certain New York shit, and then the DC with they flair you're gonna be added on, and DC do certain shit with us like New Balance, especially Brooklyn. Like New Balance, like us and New Balance and them and New Balance, at least the style. I can't speak for everybody else in Brooklyn.
You still got today people taking bus rides up from DC, Virginia, coming up here every day on a bus to go shopping. Fact. It ain't the other way around. Right. It's not the other way around. We don't get on buses to go down there to go shopping. To go look for what's popping down there.
They had an outlet down there though. That the boosters used to go and tear up.
Oh, and right, that's an outlet to get things cheap, but not to look for no fashion.
Oh no. We already know what to get.
Right. See, right. You went down there to get a deal.
That's what I'm saying. Is like that's where they missing me at. It's like we came to like what flavor? Because everything that comes out, we're gonna get first, bro. The only place gonna get shit around the same time is boutiques. You know what I'm saying? Like if you in them other cities, the boutiques and the specialty stores like Hermes, like the stores. You have to actually go to the stores. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and that's only shit. LA, Rodeo Drive. We had some spots in Detroit, Chicago, recently Houston. I think up in the Bay Area too, you got all that shit too. You know, there's a lot of money up there. So it's mainly around where it's a whole lot of money and been there for years.
So you're saying more like metropolitan areas where it's heavily populated type.
nowhere. I'm just be honest with them. White people didn't establish shit for years.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Nah, I'm still on a trying to diss everybody, you know, like trying to tie the legacy in, because that's what I see. I'm like, yo, dudes is wilding. I can't go for that, and I gotta call cap on that. Shout out to Spread Love. Boosting Kev used to hit him hard and still overcharge the hood. LOL. Rest in peace, Boosting Kev. Yeah, rest in peace, Kev, man. That was the homie. That was the homie. You know what I'm saying?
You got like all of these fashion companies, even from the high end to the low end. You know what they have? They have what you call merchandisers. And those merchandisers go into stores to watch you. They look like shoppers, could look like employees, but they sent to the stores to watch you, to see what you're looking at. And then they come back and they see if they can figure out, you know, a style based off of what you've been watching, what you've been coming to the store looking, whether you buy it or not. If you pick it up and you looking at it, putting it up to you, it's merchandisers in the stores from all of these companies watching you. They look just like regular shoppers. You would never know.
Is there a difference between them and secret shoppers?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
What's the difference?
A merchandiser is not there to buy anything. They're there specifically to watch you. You won't see them buy nothing. You won't see them go to the counter, nothing. They are specifically sent to watch what people are buying and looking at. A secret shopper is someone who goes in the store and they pick up something and they buy it, go to the counter and pay for it because they want to get retail sales or retail evaluation, right, of what can be purchased. They're watching or they're sent there by the store like Target. Let's use Target, for example. Target has secret shoppers. Those secret shoppers are not there to purchase anything. They're there to watch you if you steal it, right? But a merchandiser is sent there. Let's say, gotta get Balagoon put in Target, right? So Target wants to do an analysis of whether his gray shirts, his blue shirts, or his black shirts would do best with their customers. So they send merchant. They'll talk to Gunna and say, we need the 2 people from your team, and we're going to use them as merchandisers, or we'll hire our own merchandisers just to see what the consumer would gravitate towards. And they come back and they have a meeting with Gunna and they say, you know what? I know you like that gray shirt, but it's not going to do well in our stores. Only the white shirts will do well. And that's based because those merchandisers are in the store to watch you. So if no dude is picking up the gray shirts, they ain't buying gray shirts, no matter how much Gunna love it.
Right. Gunna, you was going to say something?
No, I'm just, like I said, I'm only bugging on one thing.
On the fashion.
Yeah, you wildin'. Like, because niggas had like Outkast. That was like niggas' favorite group from the South. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You know, at this time, Scarface wasn't with Ghetto Boys.
Ghetto Boys no more, right?
So from the South, nigga, they was it.
Yeah.
Especially from up here. You know what I'm saying? For dudes up here, they was it. Because they was spitting. You know what I'm saying? They spitting, they had the same kind of flavor. So it was like, oh yeah, nah, we fuck with them. You know what I mean?
Was you locked up for the Source Awards?
Yeah.
You was locked up for that too? Okay, yeah, because they had got booed. Which New York is just hard on everybody. And on the low, everybody did rock with Outkast. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Him, Goody Mob, the whole Dungeon family. You know what I mean?
You gotta remember the majority of niggas in there, all of them was the majority of the people was fucking rappers.
Well, that was at the thing, right?
It was industry motherfuckers. So motherfuckers. Nah, Far Side from LA.
Yeah.
Especially the nigga Fat Lip. That was one. That's the nigga that I really fucked with. I fucked with all of them, but him, he was ill.
Yeah, like CeeLo was for the Goody Mob. CeeLo was like in the Goody Mob. He was just dope. He was talking about the New World Order and the voice, the lyrics,
and all that. But his voice. That's how I told you. When Big told me that shit, but he told me that shit when we was kind of still young. He was like, "Nah, they got the voice, man."
Yeah,
he was like, "Got the voice." I'm telling you.
Yeah, but I just want people to be reluctant, like a lot of the artists, to act as if there was an issue that was never addressed. Because we in the new space and time now. We talking about the 90s, and now we over a quarter century into the new millennium. And as people rewrite the history, this is what keeps our people confused. And this is how our culture easily gets snatched from us. Because those who were there and can tell the truth, the authentic truth about it, it's like they refuse to. And then as generations come along and the stories get passed on, it's not told with truth and integrity. And this is how other folks get to come in and snatch our shit. It's like with all the white boys, the streamers, and everybody are openly saying nigger and comfortable with it now. When we know in our generation, when they said that, they knew it was consequences. So they wouldn't dare call a black man or anybody a nigger without ready to deal with the consequences.
They ain't doing that shit in public.
Right, but now they are. They get online, they stream. There's no consequences.
No, I'm talking about in a public place, like to somebody's face. They don't do that shit. They do that shit on the camera.
Nah, some do, and they get dealt with.
And they get ass whipped. That's what I'm saying. It's like you see what happened when they say it face to face. They get whooped every single time.
This old black man who laid this dude out in the restaurant or a bar or something.
Break off of
yo, yeah. And then there was a time in the mall.
It was a fat dude. It was like in Walmart or Target or some shit like that. It was an older white dude. He was like, "Oh, nah, get off me. Oh, you thought he was gonna help me? I wasn't gonna whoop your old ass. You think because you old?" He put about 3-4 on him quick. Poop, pop, pop. Nah, don't say sorry now. Now get your ass on. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The bravado of them playing so much or being comfortable, because there's elements of our story, and I'm talking about the black experience.
You know them old cave roaches. You know, some of them they gonna take the ass whooping and all that. They don't care.
Yeah.
We had an old nigga up north. This nigga was like 70. I smack fire out this nigga, cuz. He wasn't even he was like, well, he wasn't gonna be my bunkie anyway. But anyway, he was another dude bunkie, a younger cat. Called the nigga. You know what I'm saying? But he like mumbling it, and I'm up there making my coffee. Nigga, I slip dead in the next queue, smack fire out his old ass. I don't give a fuck about it. If you 90, 2000, nigga, I wouldn't give a fuck if you was 2000 shriveled up in the wheelchair. Shit come out your mouth, I'm slapping all them dentures out.
You wasn't worried about him getting the Aryan Brotherhood?
That shit don't work in New York. I don't see. I can't speak on other states, my nigga. But in New York State, man, crushing them niggas. I don't even know. Like if them niggas, if they exist now, it's because niggas done got soft.
Yeah,
I'm just keeping it real with you.
Yeah,
them niggas, my nigga, a nigga had Sinn Féin on his back, and niggas was ready to punish him. You know that mean that's for the Irish Republican Army. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't got nothing to do. They thought it was some Hitler shit. Them niggas is ready to beat the brakes off this nigga, bro.
Fuck that mean. Fuck that mean.
I'm telling you, niggas was on his line, God. So like in New York State is like that shit don't. That like I don't know. That's why I say I can't speak on other states. But I know in New York State, if that shit is allowed down, as I say, niggas got soft. You know what I'm saying? Because or the nigga talking about he A, B, A, C, alien anything, nigga. You getting crushed.
Yeah. Oh, Gutter, let me, because I know our sister got to get ready to go. We got to jump on the next show.
All right.
We can wind this down. Sis, what you want to lead the people with? Some
Get
final
ready
words.
to come over to Thorough Black Talk. After you finish here, shout out to the Playback Game. Please like, subscribe, and share. Share this platform as much as you can. You know, we're not asking you for no bread. We're asking you to share. So do that for me. I'll catch you on the rebound.
All right, sis. We appreciate you. Peace.
All right. Peace.
Yeah. Gutter, what you want to lead the people with?
Like I said, I keep iterating. I don't like whatever he talking about with Puff.
That's still right.
Yeah, he can have his own opinion on however, but with Big and as far as us coming down there and getting any flavor, my nigga, the food, definitely. Women, definitely.
Fashion, not at all.
Negative, brother. That's negative. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this ain't it, you know what I'm saying? And not saying Atlanta niggas can't get fly, but I'm saying it's like, what would we be looking from them when we get anything that come out first? You know, we got world-class boosters. Our boosters go down to Atlanta to steal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they big ass mall with all they got stores and shit like that, but we have these stores too. So what is we going down there like outside of going to a store that got the cheapest shit or something we could steal? I'm just being honest.
Yeah. Nah, that's a fact.
So like that's my only pushback. Whatever you felt with Puff and he had those feelings, because you know I could see you feel he arrogant, so you feel him and Rico had something, so you saw it that way. That's fine. All that other shit, you bugging the fuck out, my nigga.
Yeah. So, family, that about wraps it up for tonight. If you didn't see the video, watch it on the playback. We played the video where Sleepy said, that he thought Biggie was dissing Outkast and they ran down on him, and that New York came down there to copy their fashion sense.
He said that cast, bye.
But shout out to everybody who's been holding us down for the longest. Shout out to James Dog, Rich, Nice, Brooks, Spread Love. Of course, our sister K2 Fighter always in the house. Our sister Aruba 927, and everybody else who contributed to the conversation. And hold on, I'll be remiss if I didn't shout out our brother New York, our number one, the number one hater, but he hating the good way. He hating the good way. You know what I'm saying? Or shout out to our sister Brooke. And if I forgot your name, blame it on the brain, not the heart. Slide over at 8:00 to Thorough Black Talk Worldview, where conversations continue in terms of politics and culture. So hopefully you're inspired by something you heard here tonight. It's your turn to go out and inspire others. So y'all stay up, stay blessed, stay true. And remember, no matter how hard things seem right now, it's always better days ahead. Peace, family.
Peace.